Hey everyone, happy Thursday. My name is Brent, coming to you in the midst of an interesting week with the news of the coronavirus reaching pandemic level. I just wanted to come to you with a few encouragements as we take one day at a time. One verse that has been coming to my heart and my mind in this season is 2 Timothy 1:17, where Paul writes, as a follower of Jesus, God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. It's really easy in the midst of uncertainty, in the midst of news reports, in the midst of a lot of change and a lot of ground shaking, a lot of raining, a lot of floodwaters rising, the wind starts to blow, for us to begin to respond out of fear. And we make rash decisions and panic decisions, and we can come undone. We also don't want to respond in this season out of pride or out of arrogance, because that is rooted in fear. We want to respond out of power. We have a spirit of power that is rooted in love and in a sound mind. We know that God loves us and God sees us and God understands our fears and our worries. He understands where we are. He understands our anxieties, and He loves us. He promises His presence with us. He is enough. And we are rooted and held together in love. That's that spirit of power. We also have the opportunity to have a sound mind, to look at what's going on around us in our culture and in our context in our city, to listen to the encouragements of elected officials, and also to pray and to seek the wisdom, the reason, the logic, the heart and mind of God. And so as a church, we are praying. We are preparing. We are gathering information about what's happening in our city and in our country, and we are making plans to respond accordingly. But those decisions and what's going to come is not rooted in fear. It's not rooted in arrogance. It's not rooted in pride. It's not rooted in this belief that nothing can harm us. But it's going to be rooted in love and in sound mind. We believe the church has an opportunity to have that spirit of power, a spirit of compassion. We understand that what's happening around us is going to affect vulnerable people, and we want to have eyes and ears for vulnerable people. We want to be servant-hearted. We want to not be afraid, but we want to be fueled with love and with wisdom in this season. And so, inviting you to pray with us, inviting you to look out maybe for the left out around you, maybe a neighbor who's afraid and alone. Maybe you could be an encouraging ear. Maybe you could listen and love well. We're praying for you and praying with you, and we'll keep you updated. Talk soon.